Now we're going to talk about Dutch canopies. Dutch canopy, they could be fixed, they could be retractable. The sample we have is fixed by aluminium, strip here, strip there. We can undo them by taking the rivets off, and the Dutch canopy will be changed to foldable. Normally it runs by a cord, by pulling the cord up and down, where they run on those pulleys. We'll measure the width of the Dutch canopy. Then we will measure the area that we've got. We keep in mind always a 200mm in line where we put the first hook. All what we need to do, because the canopy is quite light, all what we need to do is to put in a 2 meters canopy, we need 2 hooks like those. Then basically every 1 meter you would need a hook. So all what we need to do is to measure the distance, make our marks. Need to put the brackets with 2 screws. That's flush from top. Make sure that it is straight. Same we do the other side. And more than 2 brackets, we need again to use the chalk line. So we mark inside the brackets, to inside the brackets, tension them, and mark up. So you've got a straight line, then you put the 3rd, 4th bracket as you need. You take the blind, turn it around, avoid the balance, hold from underneath the balance, we go underneath it, and we go together and we hook it up. You need to take it yourself. As you can see, it's just hooked up. I highly recommend inserting a screw between the bracket to the section. And that will lock it up. There is no way that this will go anywhere higher up. Right after that, we can screw into the section. And if you have an access to the lower brackets, normally when the canopy is retractable, we close the canopy so we have an access through. With a small washer, you can lock it up from here as well. Once the canopy installed and this canopy is retractable, we're going to pull the cord, canopy closed, and then we're going to tie the cord with a cleat that we're going to fix right now. So always cleat has to be in a height where out of children's reach. Normally school kids, they open it or they vandalize it, so keep it within a 1.5 to 1.8, as high as the customer can deal with it. So we're going to open it for now. Going to install the cleat, which is a piece of plastic used in the marine and the yachts. Make sure it's straight. Put the on in. Now, make sure that you roll and cross like that. And it will never come back again. Finally, we make sure that the legs will be screwed as well. And that's all what you need to do. Check the canopy 2-3 times and explain to the customer that you need to hold the cord and slowly open it. Make sure that the blind is open, closed, bracket is fitted very well, and the fabric is straight. Once you're happy with that, keep in mind that the height has to remain 2,100 as a minimum from ground. One piece of advice to your client, that always open the blinds in a heavy rainy day, because when you keep the blinds folded, as you can see here, you create a fold, and this fold will become full with water, and sometimes with a big canopy they collapse overnight. However, if they don't collapse, when you open them the next day, you will see a dirty mark here, because the water has stayed there for a night or a couple of nights. So highly recommended to keep it open, let the rain goes over it, let it get dry, and then you close it back again. Something worth mentioning, if you have a light box and you don't have a normal place to hang, for example, a normal bracket on the wall, you need to hang the canopy. So you ask us for a ceiling bracket, and they look the same like the normal bracket with an L and an extra bend. Basically what we do, we screw this to whatever ceiling. Sometimes we do them on a light box, existing light box. Let's assume that you don't, and you can't, or you don't have a flat surface here. So what you do, you use the light box front surface as your guideline, or the actual groove as a guideline, and you fix 4 or 5 of them. Of course, you need to use the chalk line back again.